I know you are a director who likes to work in Latvia.
Yeah.
That you are a good cook. That you already have friends in Ventspils, Riga, Liepāja. That we are working together to create the best play of the year 2015 for Liepājas theater now. And that you are,
God willing,
and you are going to be famous. You will be on the local television now. Have you something to add to this description?
No, that's pretty good.
So you chose Latvia as a place of your theater activities.
Yeah, somehow. I think it happened. I mean, I still work. I work I work elsewhere too. I mean, I've just come back from Libya, where I did a directing workshop, and earlier in the year I was in Azerbaijan, and earlier in the year I was in Bosnia. So, but I think here I have the most consistent place. So, and I think I somehow seem to be working a lot for the Dialis Theatre, and I have a very good relationship with the actors there.
We are speaking now about fairy tale, written 200 years ago. The title is Golden Pot, and it's written by Ette Hoffmann. And we were lucky enough for 10 days working with an author, going deeper and deeper in understanding Hoffmann. Any other author would be jealous, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
And but any author deserves it, right? Or it's specifically Hoffmann?
I think any Hoffmann or any writer would deserve it, because I think you have to. I don't know. I like doing my homework, but here it's particular because it is. Because I think what we're doing as well is trying to sort of put music into this text, makes it even more challenging to sort of, and so it makes it even more important to really to break the text down and to sort of see this is what's important, this is what we're going to use musically, why has he written what are the storylines within it, who should be singing, who shouldn't be singing, why shouldn't they be singing, why should they be singing, so there are many questions that need to be answered, and so it takes time, and so far I've been very much enjoying the process, so that's pretty good.
Me too. According to Hoffmann, it's like fake reality creator that's evil, and how dreaming is bad too, letting your dreams down, something like that is more important.
I think we can put so many wrong values on material things, and therefore create a world which is illusionary, because we bring certain kind of things more into focus than others, where and I think to live in that kind of illusionary material world is defeatist. It's not going to make anybody happy, and in that sense it's a lie. And I think that's really very beautifully done here. It's like this man who has to sort of choose between a career and a wife from the real world, if you like, and more maybe potentially even follow his dreams as well as because his skill is basically writing, although he might be a calligraphist. But it is also, what he translates is their magical stories. So it might also be, in a way about an artist who sort of who's allowed to follow his dreams. So
not every artist is allowed to follow his dreams, yeah, in life.
No, I know, and I think and a lot of people don't do that themselves either. I think they stop themselves because they're too frightened, and I think that's also quite beautiful in this story, that he himself too is quite often frightened. He doesn't dare to, the character doesn't dare to go into the unknown. It's scary, and at the same time, when he does, people say he's mad.
We have a very well-known, famous Latvian theater traditions and literature traditions, but now you know us after this work in Latvia. What do you think about talents? About our talents? Aren't we waiting too much for someone from abroad to come and say, yes, you are okay? We are okay, don't we?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, I think that's a good point. I think there are many talented people out here, and I think that to a certain extent, still if it's been okayed or if it's from elsewhere, then people will like it. Often people are waiting to be told what they can and what they can't like. And I think the beauty in life is that basically that as human beings, that's where we distinguish ourselves from all the other. We have choice, and making up our own minds. I think that is the greatest gift we have been given, and so therefore, if we are waiting for somebody else to make the decisions for us, that's a real shame.
Yeah. So you are not doing something special to follow some modern trends in theater, but you need to be sure that you have fresh ideas. You still need to know what happens.
Yeah, but I think it's interesting because I think for example, this is definitely this is not I think that the fresh trends are far more breaking things down, either doing verbatim documentary style theater and these kind of things, and this, I think, in a strange kind of way is fantastically old school, really, but it's in an embrace of exactly that. It's like in the old sense of theater, of what it can do. Is sort of like it can that create a sense of wonder. I think that like people would have thought of, like a couple of 100 years ago when they would first saw some light on the stage and would sort of think it's magical and everything. And I think that's I think that would be great if we could create something like that. Not just to sort of go like, oh, look at how incredibly contemporary or modern we are, but basically like how to provoke a sense of wonder. What I think sometimes gets a little bit lost. I think some people can try to be too proud of an idea. Oh, look, I thought of this, and everybody goes like, oh wow, what a great idea. And but I think the problem with ideas is that they are very short. They don't last. At the moment you've seen through the idea, there's nothing left.
Maybe after the year, we will be proud that we made together that wonderful play of Hoffman. But now, today, my only message is that every big wonder should be prepared in a job like that, and it's a long time until the play will be ready.
Yeah.
But I hope that it will be wonder.
I enjoy this stage very much of working. I enjoy exploring. I enjoy thinking about what a text does and how it can be. I think I love that about my job.
two adults can sit for 1 week and just read the one fairy tale.
And discuss about it and sort of take that all very, very, very serious. You know, it's like about, you know, snakes coming out of doorknobs, and, you know, and how are you going to do that on the stage, and, you know, and how important that is to sort of show that kind of thing. I love that. I think that's, you know, that is, you know, you might do that. You might feel quite at ease doing that with children. But when two adults do that, you go like, well, they're crazy. You know, if you would hear two people talk like we probably have been doing over the last week outside in the street, you think that they are drunk or that they are. But we do this for a living, and it's nice. You know.
Thank you.